Are we live? What is going on, ladies and gents? Welcome to episode 150. Yes, I went back and counted. 150 of the RGT podcast. You guys see right here, we got ourselves a stack panel. And we got a lot to talk about, which is ironic because we were complaining about that last time. But not seriously. We have a lot to talk about and a lot to really go over at this point, man. On some real talk. So, everybody that's in the chat, shout out to you guys. Welcome. We got a few new faces here making their first time appearance. And, of course, yeah, man, we just got to get to it, man. So, let's go ahead and start with the panel. We got first time coming on. We got Struggle Gamer. What's up, my guy? Welcome. And, of course, we got Danny coming through. What's up, Dan? And of course, we got Jack Move Johnny. What's up, my guy? Thanks for coming through. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the regular panel. Of course, we got Blaze 4K. What's up, homie? They can't? Uh-oh.
They can only hear you. Oh, shit.
Problem solved. I got it. Uh-oh. All right. They
Did you fix it, Brian?
I did. I'm pretty sure I did.
All right, let us know, Chad.
Can you hear him now?
Apparently now we're low.
No. That's me. That's me fixing stuff.
Hello, test.
How about now, Garrus?
Nah, we're super low, right?
Solo?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Ridiculously low.
It's probably this. It's probably my Discord setting. Hold on. Switch that to. Oh yeah, it's this. My bad.
Good. Still trying to find that RTX 3080, please. If anybody can find me one, please.
Nobody got one.
Tag me at the platform reel on Twitter.
You ain't gonna get it.
Shut up, Strap.
I think we're good.
Actually, did I switch it wrong? I think I did output. Hold on.
We got it.
Did I do it right? Was that it? Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So you guys can hear me. They hear you. Awesome. All right. Let's do this again. My bad, guys, since we had an audio hiccup. We got Struggle Gamer. What's up, guy? What's up, bro? It's cool.
Yo, what's up? I'm gonna join
All right.
Danny on the hashtag PC as well.
There it is.
There we go.
There you go. Then we got we got Jack Move coming through. What's up, bro?
What's good? What's popping? Hey man, get your shit together, yo.
I don't know what happened there.
What's going on, man?
I don't know, bro. I don't know what that was about.
All right.
I don't know what that was about. And of course, we got Dan representing the platform.
What up? Once again, hashtag PC. Let's get it.
And now let's go ahead and get into the panel. Blaze, what's up, my guy?
What up, bro?
What a fail. And of course, we got Meds. What's up, dog?
What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Hope everybody had a good week. I've been having a fantastic week. So many fucking pony L's all over the internet. I'm just here to talk any of these guys off the ledge should that situation, present itself. But other than that, I'm just here eating the popcorn, watching the ponies digest this L, and yeah, like I said, talk them off the ledge if necessary. And I know this is gonna happen, but just please keep the slander of Phil Spencer's only begotten son, Jim Bryan, to a minimum, please, because that guy is just the messiah right now. Okay,
you get messy out here. I see you, dog.
So go ahead, ponies. This is not a podcast. This is a therapy session. Get out your copium.
Man,
Let's
you
get
do too
it.
much, man. All right, bro.
Wow, this man said it's a therapy session.
Why you want to hurt us
us?
PlayStation guys, man? I don't understand you, man.
We
You got-
here for
you
the
got your
hugs,
copium?
man.
You got your copium?
Hugs, man. We
All right,
understand.
there we go.
It's nothing
man
but
over here.
hugs, man.
Oh man. All right, so how do I start the show, man? My last live stream. It's funny. I brought up a point. I was like, guys, Sony can't go back and remake old games and keep doing this and then decide to sell them to you for $70, especially with the way things is going with Game Pass and how Microsoft's approaching back and pat, et cetera, et cetera. Microsoft's giving you natural upgrades for free, mind you, for Xbox games, especially the old games, and you're getting all this stuff, you know, with no paywall really behind it. Of course. You know, dudes came on my neck, was like, oh, shut up, you're part of the Xbox agenda, because, you know, they saw a picture of my Xbox controller on Twitter. Mind you, that's for PC. But besides the point. Going back to this whole situation, we found out today, people, courtesy of Jim Ryan, that, I can't believe I'm saying this, we're getting a remake of Last of Us 1, people. And mind you, nobody asked for this game to be remade. Nobody. They're remaking Last of Us Part 1. And more than likely, this game's going to be $70 and about 60 FPS. That's about it. I don't get it. I don't get it, people. I really don't get it. I don't get what was the point. I don't get why they're doing this at all. What's really killing me, right? If Sony and Jim Ryan really wanted to bring, like, I don't know, some excitement back to PlayStation or continue the excitement, don't you think they would have done Bloodborne?
Facts. It seemed like that would have been the first thing, right?
It's like, bro, like, why is Last of Us even getting looked at? And because we just got a remake. We already got a remaster of Last of Us. Why are we getting another one?
Because motherfuckers gonna buy it.
I'm just saying, bro. It's falling right back into the. It literally, no. It's like they're going into the Xbox route. Y'all remember how we kept saying Halo, Gears, and Forza? Halo, Gears, and Forza. We have seen how many Last of Us games now on PlayStation come back? Like, come on, dog. That shit ain't cool, man. And again, some people are like, "Well, I have no problem with this. You know, it's fine. They're probably doing this because of the TV show." Here's the thing. Yeah, you can do this in front for the TV show, absolutely. But the hardcore fans who already bought that game, especially the remaster, they're not buying that shit again. Ain't nobody buying this shit again.
Yeah, they are.
You don't think
$70 for this?
Again? Watch.
$70 for the same experience. If they buy that, they're doing this.
Some fucking ray tracing. Watch.
We live in a game where we
it with factions
thing over and over again, bro. This has already been happening.
Blaze, they're killing us if they do that.
Blaze, listen, they're gonna link the game with factions. It's gonna be Last of Us Part 2 with Last of Us Remastered with the factions all in one bundle. Watch.
Because didn't they talk about how pleased they were with the multiplayer and they wanted to bring that back? Like something that was a huge focus for that remaster as well.
So y'all think that's it? Because everybody's been on point with this. They've been saying like that shit's probably like going to be the ultimate package, right? It goes to PC with the console. Everybody keeps saying that, and
it's coming to that Game Pass, that PlayStation Pass or whatever. I know it's doing it.
Because like at this route, I mean, like shit. I would not be surprised if Sony goes the damn Game Pass route and has like another alternative, like on some real shit. They are really pushing this. Like,
well, they talked about it today. Yeah. Didn't that news come out today where they said that PlayStation higher-ups was like, we need to get something with Game Pass style that's on PC and PS5 right now.
Yeah. And what killed me, though, what really killed me today, though, guys, aside from this, they confirmed that Days Gone is not getting a sequel. Now, for those of you that played Days Gone or those of you that didn't play Days Gone is very underrated in my honest opinion. The reason why I say it's underrated, the game had a good story, it had a really cool character. The problem with that game was the performance of it when we first got it. If the game would have launched in like perfect, if it would have launched perfect, it would have been a game to get for a lot of people. In fact, I actually hold Days Gone so high that I actually thought that maybe that game was going to get like a, you know, the performance patch, or not performance patch, but the sequel would really get pushed for PS5, because I could see PS5 really pushing that game if they continue to go about it. That game's no longer getting a sequel. They pretty much said, no, it's not going to, you're not getting this at all.
No, I don't know who said that. Listen. I don't believe that shit, bro, until I see fucking concrete evidence from Sony, not from Joe Schmo, not from Jason Schreier. Look at that article. You got to understand that article, like I was saying in the Discord, that shit, if Jason Schreier just put that out, that article's already 3 months. Like all that shit already happened. All that rumbling and jumbling happened 3-4 months ago. That's how you just got to look at it, bro. Listen, why would they get Ben Studio into a brand new?
They're making them make The Last of Us
art facility.
Yeah,
bro. Why would? What do you mean? Why would they make Last of Us? Does
makes
Ferrari
sense.
say Honda make my car?
It goes back to when he wanted.
You try making my car? No.
Yeah, it goes back to them wanting AAA bangers. That's the thing they've been pushing this day. They want AAA bangers on PlayStation. They want a consistent amount of those. You remember how Sean Layton's whole remember how Sean Layton, when he was running things, he wanted like a game for each particular quarter for PlayStation. Jim Ryan's like, well, I want just more games in general. I want game after game after game here, and here. That's basically what Jim Ryan's doing. So that's what they want. They're gonna go back and literally just grab as many of the old games that we already got and just push them for PS5.
I know, but Ryan, my thing is that was Jason Schreier said that
No.
Days Gone 2 ain't gonna happen. Right?
Yeah, it's all over there. Yeah.
I mean, and then the other thing is like they're putting the game Days Gone on PC, right? Because they didn't make a lot of money in sales. Like, it still sold well, but not what they wanted it to sell. So now they're gonna recuperate all this money on PC. So what's the issue? You're gonna have plenty of funds.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other games that sold less than Days Gone that got sequels. You got Dreams that took 20 years to develop,
Right.
and that shit can come out, right? Then you got games like Sackboy, all these other Little Big Planet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the PSP, for the Vita. All these other games get sequels, but Days Gone can't get a shot.
Days Gone can't get nothing. That kills me. Yeah, I agree, man. It's.
I think Jack Moon was telling me today. Every time Ben Studios tries to get their foot in the door, they were gonna make. Jack was saying today they were gonna make a Golden Abyss, a second one for the Vita, canceled. They were gonna make an Infamous game, I believe, Jack.
Yep.
You said, and it got canned.
Yep.
So they hating on that studio.
And Days Gone 2. That's why I don't think Days Gone 2 is not coming out, bro. Because you got to think about it. They keep getting rejected every time they try to bring out a new game. And this was in 2019 when the game was selling that this shit still got what I mean? They were selling millions and they still told them, you're not making a sequel to this shit. So that game is not coming out, yo. It's over with.
It's pathetic, man. It's about.
Jack, did you enjoy Days Gone?
I really like Days Gone. I just re-downloaded it like 2 days ago. I was planning on replaying and streaming it for everybody because I didn't really get to. Well, I actually did stream the game a lot when I was playing it. But yeah, I was gonna restream a little bit of it to check out the PS5 version. Definitely enjoyed Days Gone. Yeah, I got the platinum order.
Yeah, we all.
I think what's happening with Bend is like because. Everybody who works at one of these studios, right? They all have a boss, right? I'm assuming that it's Neil Druckmann for Naughty Dog.
Right.
And there's a head to every studio, and all of these heads then go on to report to the head of PlayStation Studios, which would be, I guess, Herman Hulst now. Mm-hmm. Whoever's at the head of Bend has to have like a terrible working relationship with Sony. It has to be because this has been this way for over a decade. That it's been this way at Bend because Bend was a huge prominent studio back in the PS1 days, and they just lost prominence as the years went on, and then they got relegated to just making PSP games and then Vita games, and
then they finally get their first big game.
Yeah, and then games and franchises from other studios. Like it has to just be like a terrible professional relationship with Ben and Sony themselves. Because why does this keep happening?
Meds. You know why it's happening? You know why it's happening? Sony bent over for that motherfucking Gabe Newell cash. That's exactly what the fuck happened. That's why they call bend right now, because they bend over. So that's what happened.
No, that's cool. That's fun.
I just wish I understood more about that and why that is, because I think Ben's a pretty good studio.
It's PlayStation. Look, I'm gonna tell you how this goes, right? This is how I'm seeing. Okay. The way Sony works, Sony got like 12 studios right now.
Right.
They only truly give a fuck about Sony Santa Monica, Naughty Dog, Insomniac, Sucker Punch,
and Sucker Punch. And that's it, really, yeah.
Okay, so they other 8 studios, they're kind of expendable to them. So what they do is they know the big budgeted, big name IPs are coming from those 4 studios.
Yeah.
They tell these other studios, you got to go help them do that, the X-Dev or whatever. You got to go help. See, because apparently Ben Studio, I read that they wanted to rebrand it to a Naughty Dog studio because right now Ben Studio is working on Factions 2 multiplayer right now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So like they viewing if they could work on some Last of Us shit, some Uncharted shit, that's more valuable than them going to work on Days Gone. I think that's how they view it, which I don't agree with personally, but that's what's going on. You see what I'm saying? So,
Wow.
Yeah.
Aren't they the same ones handling the port for the PC version though too? Aren't they handling the port for the PC version too?
I'm not sure.
I mean, I sure fucking hope so, because if they outsource this again, there's going to be a big
It's some
mistake.
shit, yeah.
Man.
Bro,
Shit.
Look, man. This is my thing with Sony neglects their IPs, bro. Like, why are you? Look, I would love to buy Last of Us remake. I'm not saying I wouldn't buy it. I would buy it, but why are you choosing that? Yes, it's one of your best-selling IPs. It's one of your most beloved IPs. But all these other games that need help, like Bloodborne needs some help, right? You got all these other IPs that are sitting there from the PS3, right? Some from the PS2 that are sitting there. And they haven't been touched in a while. It'd be great to bring them back, but yet they're like, I just don't understand where their head's at, bro.
Like Sony's following with like really Sony's following that Nintendo mindset right now. Y'all notice how Nintendo has a shit ton of IPs they're sitting on, they can use. They rely mostly on Mario and Zelda instead of just pushing more characters. That's literally where Sony's at right now. Sony has Twisted Metal. Sony has Sly 5, which a lot of people want. Jak and Daxter, right? Where are those games? Why are we bringing back Last of Us?
Games though, yo. Big budget game.
Oh yeah.
Look, they don't give a fuck about Bloodborne. They view Bloodborne as a Sony Japan game. They do not care about the Jap. If it's because according to this article, people that work there, they said they don't see the value in Japanese games because they don't feel like people buy them. So
and that adds credits to what we said before, Jack. Remember how dudes talk about them, bro? They talk about PlayStation games, Jack, but they don't buy them day one, or they'll go, I'll get them later, or that they'll hype them up in general. That's the problem. That's like the biggest problem of all. More people do time talking and cheerleading for PlayStation games instead of buying them. Let's keep it a buck. Nintendo. You say what you want about Nintendo. You can say Nintendo was an idiot. You can say Nintendo's dumb for the online service, vice versa. Because we know that's just true. But Nintendo's games are guaranteed to sell 20 million minimum each game. They're guaranteed. We can't say that about PlayStation, now can we?
Nah, Nintendo got that suckered in fan base, though.
That's the craziest thing. Sony pushes innovation with like the cinematic experiences. They push the crazy, set pieces, and they're not even guaranteed minimum 10 million. On each game. That should tell you guys something in the chat. That should really tell you something.
I mean, look, selling over, if you sell over, Spider-Man did what? 16, probably 20 million now, right? That's a really good number. But it's just when you look at a base of 150 million plus, you're like, well, what's going on here? The casuals buy the shooters and the third parties, we get that part, but still, why is Nintendo being able to do this over and over with shittier graphics?
Right. Blaze, I can explain to you exactly why they do that and how it is that happens. People buy the Switch just to buy these games. If you bought the Switch, it's because you wanted to buy these games. People, guys like us, we all know about the PlayStation exclusives and all that, and, we're very well versed in everything that's going on in gaming. So we like to think that everybody else thinks like us, but that's not really the case. Most people that pick up these systems pick them up to play Call of Duty and Madden and shit like that.
Right,
and
they buy those casuals.
Stuff like Fortnite. So it's like a lot. You're still going to sell tons of these games. Like you said, 15, maybe even 20 of Spider-Man, but it's not going to be Nintendo level.
Yeah, it's not going to be consistent. It's not going to be every game. Yeah, it's going to be set.
Yeah, third-party games are competing with Sony's games on the platform.
Facts.
You buy the system to also buy your third-party games. On Nintendo, you're not buying shit other than these games.
Yeah.
You understand? That's why these games always sell like that.
Nintendo, though, right?
Yes and no, because at the same time, I bet that they wish that people would want to buy third-party games on there, but people don't want to buy third-party games on there. Yeah. So they're actually lucky that their first-party games actually do sell, because if they didn't, they'd be out of business. But Sony of all that other shit. Go ahead, Jack.
All right, this is my thing, though, with all this sales shit. I know PlayStation gamers don't really support a lot of these games like they should.
Right.
But at the same time, though, Horizon, over 10 million. Right. Uncharted, 20 million. Last of Us 20 million. You're not finna tell me, first of all, if these shits ain't profitable selling this many, y'all need to restructure more than y'all goddamn headquarters. That's all I know.
See, that's the thing, though, Jack. Horizon, right? 10 million for Horizon, right? That's great for a new IP, which is amazing for them. When you go to Uncharted, Uncharted 4 is like, if I remember correctly, Uncharted 4 is the highest selling one, right? So far.
Yeah, it's like 20 million.
Yeah, for Uncharted 4. But here's the thing, though, Jack. Here's the
They were all
curveball.
bundled, though. They were all bundled.
Yeah, but here's the curveball, Jack. Here's the curveball. How many again? We had Uncharted 4, the highest one with 20 mil. Beforehand, you know, even going as far as Uncharted 2. Uncharted 2 didn't even do crazy numbers, Jack. Let's keep it a buck. It didn't do insane numbers.
It did. Okay, it didn't in comparison. But what I'm saying
Yeah,
is
but yeah.
now, right now.
Oh yeah.
The first party is selling like, you know, if you could buy all the
But
first
that's an
party
established
stuff, you're looking
franchise
at,
now,
you know,
though.
you're looking
Yeah.
at some crazy fucking numbers, right?
Right.
And they love to brag about, oh, we made more money than Nintendo and you know,
$25 billion.
You know what
this
I'm
year.
like 25 billion ain't nothing to, you know, bat an eye at. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like, are
yeah.
y'all? What's really going on to where y'all saying y'all not making the money y'all want?
And that's
You know
why I
they make
think
more,
shit's
but like,
happening.
goddamn.
Yeah, and that's why I really think they're going to do that shit where it's going to be like some kind of service. Maybe, I honestly see it, Jack. I see PlayStation Now going through a massive rehaul and getting some new shit. Like, for example, every single thing is going to get redone to where everything can be downloaded. You see what I'm saying? Like, instead of select titles.
They should do that.
I hope
Yeah,
so.
that
They
shit
need
really
do
needs
that,
to
bro.
happen.
I get that shit.
They
Yeah,
should
They need to do that.
You said what?
They need to do that.
Yeah,
I get it.
They definitely do need to do that.
It needs to happen. That needs to happen. And the reason why, again, I'm putting a lot of faith in this, guys, the reason why I think this is going to happen, it's a thing called recurring revenue. You pay a set price every month, and this is guaranteed that those games are going to get, you know, support from the developers. You know, the developers are going to get support through that service. That's just how it's going to go. More than likely, that's going to go. Because let's keep it a buck. If dudes ain't paying $60 at the time, let's just factor this in. Dudes wasn't paying $60 for games like Uncharted 2 all the way, right? They weren't really buying these experiences for PlayStation. They damn sure going to be looking at those games even more different now that they're $70.
Ryan, I agree with that.
Yeah.
You weren't buying Uncharted. But listen, bro, right now, I'm serious, bro. I'm not trying to pump Sony up, but I'm gonna, right? Listen. Right now, PlayStation is pop culture, bro. Right now, PlayStation's the lead platform. Like PlayStation, like I always say this, they can put out a piece of dog shit in the box with a logo on it, and people are gonna buy it because people are like, I know I say that they don't buy the games, but people are buying fucking cups and like they're just. I'm just saying, PlayStation has more power now than they've ever had. Like, PlayStation's more popular now than before. So I hate to compare, like, Uncharted 2, even though it was one of my favorite Uncharted. At the time, look at that. At the time, that's when Sony was just turning it around. Like, damn, Uncharted 2, boom. And then, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, Sony, that PS3 Sony to the PS4 Sony is a completely different Sony, bro. It's a whole different monster. Just the amount of people that switched over to Xbox. It's just bigger than it's ever been, PlayStation.
Bro, it's true. No, they have grown bigger since. Yeah.
You say all that, Blaze, and you're absolutely right in all this. And for the common regular person like us, you would think, why ain't they satisfied? Because to these companies and these shareholders, too much money still ain't enough money, and it'll never be enough money. It's always going to be more and more and more. Like Jeff Bezos still gets up and goes to work every day, and he got almost $200 billion. There's a reason for that. All these people want more. There's always more to get, and until they get more, they're not going to stop.
No, you know,
you better be sure. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was about to say, like, dude saying, you know, the whole $25 billion, you know, profit that they made. Here's the thing about that $25 billion profit compared to what Microsoft brought in, right? Sony is relying heavily on PlayStation, are they not? That goes mostly to PlayStation. Most of that stuff, a lot of people think they might go and go crazy and spend, like, let's say 60% on that and buy a studio. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. That profit legit goes to their legit expenses for said games. They don't have that type of flexibility. I'm trying to get that through to you guys. They don't have that flexibility. That's why they focus more so on their own studios in general. But a lot of people want Sony to buy this, that, and the third. It's pointless. It's no point.
Yeah,
in
but
buying
you know what? The
studio.
other thing I don't like, Ryan, is like,
what's up?
We can't compare Sony. Like Microsoft is different, bro. Microsoft got they got money coming out of their ass, bro. Like Microsoft, it's different type of money, bro.
$1
It's
trillion
just they got
company versus
computers.
$1 billion. Yeah.
You know, it's just non-compare. Like you can compare PlayStation to fucking, I guess, Nintendo. That would be fair. But to compare like a juggernaut like Microsoft, not just gaming, bro. Microsoft's everything, bro. It's not fair to compare the two. Like in terms of money, even though we're fucking dog stomping their trash ass.
But you know what? That's actually a detriment though with Xbox, because that's why they don't invest in first party shit. because they feel like it's not really a need. They don't give a fuck. They like, fuck it. We'll just sell computers and fucking, Big Brother machines and shit. Like they don't.
Yeah, but then eventually you're at Microsoft and you're like, damn, we keep losing money with Xbox. Like,
but listen, though, they're not. Though that's the thing, though. They're not losing money with Xbox. It's just Xbox is not their big ticket.
Right.
Their big ticket is other stuff. Like literally, if you talk to any developer on Game Pass, and I'm not trying to shill out for Xbox because I'm #PC, but still, if you talk to any developer, they say that the being on like Game Pass and shit is super lucrative for them and the investors of their company. That's why Sony has to do it. They got to do it in order to stay, just to keep those lower, not the ones that the $50 million investments, but maybe a $10 million game or $20 million game, needs that support where it's a dope ass game, but it ain't Last of Us, but it's damn show a bomb ass game that should be seen, and those past type games will give it to you.
Yeah, here's the weird part too. Imagine Microsoft gets Madden in Game Pass.
Exactly. There's Madden. They're banking. Literally, you can get fucking EA Play. If you have Game Pass, you have EA Play. Now look what that opened up, and Sony can actually make that money. They can make so much money doing that because the subscribers. It's not just a PC thing. Those Sony dudes are going to subscribe. They are going to subscribe, knowing that they don't have to shell out, $570 that month for games. They only have to shell out maybe $120 if they want to buy two and play the rest on PlayStation Pass. Like that shit's going down. That shit is going down.
I don't believe. Listen, man. I guarantee. Look, I've said this before. I'm telling you, years from now. If this was, Sony can't play around in this type of, Microsoft can sit there in the fire because they got plenty of water to put out. You get what I'm saying? Game Pass, I don't believe Game Pass is a super profitable thing. I think right now Microsoft they're taking hits right now, but they're hanging through it, and eventually it's going to pay off for them because they're going to hope everybody else dies out with this subscription service. I'm telling you, I just can't see how. Listen, bro, I cannot see how Game Pass is profitable, not only for the developer side, because, maybe for them because they're Microsoft sending the check, but I'm telling you, I just see them. I see Microsoft hanging in there right now with Game Pass, but I don't think other people could take that risk because, bro, it's a risky business, dude. And that I'm telling you, they ain't making money how y'all think on Game Pass. Bro.
I don't think they are either. They definitely playing the long game.
But it's not about the pure profit from Game Pass, though. It's literally what the investors want. The investors see that revenue that is nonstop. And it's rising every day, as well as the new market, which is the PC market. And I'm gonna tell you, I downloaded PS Now for PC, and it is dog shit because you have to play it. You have to play it, through the cloud. And I was like, all right, I get to play God of War. I played it for about 2 hours and threw up in my mouth because it was at 720 and 30, and I could not fucking believe it.
You know what they really want to? They want those crazy numbers. Like I'm really thinking they're betting on getting to at least they're betting to get the service to a certain number to where they see potential buyers, like this, everybody on there, to where basically publishers will look at it and go, you know what? I'm not missing out on anything. For example, let's say 50 million active subscribers on Game Pass. That's their long-term goal for this right now, is to get at least that.
Yeah, that's the move. You give them a bunch of deals, give them a bunch of cool incentives, and keep the price low. And then once you're at 50, 60 saturation point, you fucking cut all that bullshit out. You raise the prices, and then you start.
There you go. Yeah.
You start. What's the word? Monetizing your subscribers.
They also pay those developers too. Like when those developers come with the game and they say, "Hey, we want it on Game Pass," right? They'll go, "Okay, well, how much was you expecting to make with this game with this?" And they'll say, "Okay, our investors want it, maybe like 5 million in sales revenue for this. What would this look like on Game Pass?" They'll say, "Okay, well, we'll give you that revenue mark, so it'll never go up and down, but we'll make sure you reach that revenue mark, and then we'll give you that Game Pass stipend." I'm telling you, that is hella lucrative for a developer to see. Damn, we can reach our margins automatically, and then we can get a small stipend from Microsoft as long as we push the shit through. Damn, well, I guess we can make another game then, because we already reached that plateau. So it's not about us, we're the consumer. All we do is we get to subscribe to this service. When the devs see that shit, they're like, oh shit, I can reach my margins real easy just by automatically putting this shit. That's what Outriders did. Outriders, they already had their pre-order margins, and then they said, "Fuck it, we'll put it on Game Pass." And Game Pass said, "Oh, we'll finish out the margins. You don't even have to worry about pre-orders. Just make sure that shit is available day one."
And you know what, Dan?
And there it is, boom. And that's why that shit is like that.
You played God of War, right, on PS Now.
I played streaming. On streaming on PC. It was 720 and 30.
Of course, it's gonna be awful, man. Like, get your ass a PlayStation.
Listen, man. I know. I hear you.
So it could be 1080 30.
Right.
No, it's 60.
Are you talking about PS5?
Yeah, PS5.
No.
PlayStation 5.
Wait. You played the you played the new God of War?
Well, the new one. Yeah, because
okay.
PS Now versus the PS4.
Yeah.
PlayStation
I didn't
Now,
know you played the new one.
They only give you the lowest tier version on PS Now for PC.
You can't
They don't
change
give
the
you, like,
frame rate option. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. They don't let you change.
That's
the
a problem too, man. They should allow.
You know why they do that though? They do
Why?
that because they gotta assume you own a regular PS4 as well.
Right. They think you're just kind of using this as like another device play, but it's like PC's market is so different. PC market, you have to be able to manipulate the product as far as changing graphic settings, because there's not a set base of PCs. It's not like everybody has a 3070 and it's just all.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
You got people with 970s, 750s. You know,
Can't even guarantee a 37 or 30.
Hold on.
If they want to play, God of War, they want to be able to go, okay, I want to play 1080 at 60. I can handle, my system can handle it. I want to play that shit.
Danny, I got a question for you, bro.
Pay 120. Go ahead, struggle.
You ain't never beat the regular God of War?
Yeah, I played. The only one I haven't beaten was the one on PS4, the one that came out on PS4.
We know Daddy a fraud. He don't beat them.
The fuck?
No, you're tripping, bro. I played that for 2 hours on PS Now, and I couldn't stomach it because my PC was rendering it.
Go get a PS4 or PS5, man. You tripping?
Nah, dude, I'm good.
You tripping?
Danny, hold on, Danny. What you playing on your beloved PC?
Bullshit.
Exactly. You playing some Among Us? You playing trash?
I am currently
playing Among Us.
Listen, I'm playing Rust. I'm playing. I'm playing everything that's out right now. Outriders, fucking.
Yeah, you already said that. You want to give me another game, buddy?
Oh no.
Hey, I'm playing a PlayStation game right now. I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh man.
Oh, he went for your net with Horizon. Damn. That's
Hey, I just installed that on Steam.
2 years ago, Danny, 2 years ago, I would have ate you for breakfast. Now you can say that to me.
I'm playing Blasphemous. I'm playing a lot of shit.
You're playing a lot of top-down boo-boo, and you're waiting for.
He said top-down.
That's the ways I play adult games.
Top-down boo-boo.
I play with other players, PvP style. Rob your shit, take your shit, type game.
And you still be trash.
No, but Danny, the fact that you can say, "Hey, I'm playing Horizon," so be quiet. Like you can't even. You know what I mean? Like,
listen, man, I'm not a fanboy. I can appreciate IPs. I want to fucking play it. You know what I'm saying? I want to play it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's fun.
I don't want to play it because it came out on Sony. No, I'm like, that game looked dope as fuck. I want to play it.
Hey, I want to say something real quick. Don't let this man fraud you. He's playing Dream Daddy. I saw it.
Whoa.
Big Mike, shut up.
Who invited Big Mike?
That's what Danny's playing.
Just got done masturbating. He went a couple.
Hey, you want to come in and talk to us, man?
Blaze, this is what that man's playing, Dream Daddy.
Mike, I don't remember you being on the guest list, sir.
Yeah, Big Man, get your fraud ass off my podcast, man.
Hey.
I'm out of here. Y'all have a good show.
Weirdo.
I'm just saying, listen, I get it. You know what I'm saying? You want PlayStation experiences, get PlayStation, but I feel like, hey, if I got a PC that can take advantage of their business propositions, and they say they want to bring it out on PC, then fuck it. I want to take advantage of the shit. You know?
You gotta play that God of War, bro.
You do, bro. Like,
God of War is a great game.
The 2 hours that I put in, I thought was dope, but I couldn't deal with the graphics. Like, I could not see it on a 4K screen at 720.
Right.
Come on,
bro. You
No, he right.
Dream Daddy, dog.
No, he right. I played on PS Now when it came out. It was kind of
That's why he need to go still play.
it was nasty looking.
It was like so stressed out, but I thought the game was dope. I was like, oh shit, I love this perspective.
You got other methods of getting that game. Go get it.
But but I don't want to, spend another $500 motherfucking. I'm trying to save it. I want to buy a 38. Man, I want to buy.
You know you're not getting that till 2022, but they're not about to be available. But stop it.
But Danny, my thing is, you'll spend the extra money to get a graphics card when you like. You'll overpay. You would overpay for a graphics card. My thing is like, yo, I know you can't buy a PS5, but you can get a PS4 and at least have a better experience than PS now, bro.
Reason why I don't have it now because I don't want to pay for the scalper prices. So I want to pay the $599 for the graphics card, just like MSRP, and then run with it. I'm not paying the
No
$1,000.
lie, Big Mike got a good deal. Bro.
Big Mike got the best deal, but I only paid $499 for my 2070, which I'm rocking right now. So I mean, it's not like I don't go for broke. I go for fucking MSRP. So.
Right, as you should, King.
Facts.
Okay, I don't know what happened there.
I mean, I want to play, Miles Morales as much as the next guy, but I ain't gonna pay $800 for a PS5 to do it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's
I could wait.
No, man.
You know what the thing is too, like Danny, you know what I got a problem? I don't get a problem. You know me, bro. I got a 3090. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the PC guys. My thing is
Jealous what?
Yeah, the thing I got a problem with though, Danny, is the guys that would talk shit about Days Gone, but now it's on their wish list. That's the problem. I got. Like they always want to talk shit about these cinematic movies, but now it's on your wish list and you can't wait to play it. So like I don't understand this.
Some of them weirdos, man. Them dudes weirdos.
One really wanted to come out on PC because there was rumblings about it when the game first announced, and I was like, "Oh shit, I heard it was coming to PC too." But then it was like, "No, Sony banned said they were going to keep it local for a little bit." So hell yeah, I wanted the game. So
bro, Jim Ryan gotta go though. Like if he ain't feeling the pressure right now, he gotta feel like a boiling pot of hot water under his ass, bro. Like, cause like I don't understand, like, bro, that's just bad. Every Friday, Jack's going live. This dude Jack Move is going live every Friday on cue because every Friday there's some terrible news. Every fucking Friday, bro.
Damn, what the fuck?
Every time I wake up, bro. Every time
What
I
they
wake
been
up.
talking about? Because I ain't really follow dude. What he be talking about?
Jack, what was that? What else you read in that article that kind of had me scratching my head?
There was a lot more news today. Let's get to the rest of that stuff.
That article is pretty fucking deep. If y'all want to get into it, it's a lot.
Yeah, Tech Move, enlighten me.
I mean, even that Last of Us remake thing. Okay, well, there's this port studio that it's this group of devs at Sony, right? And pretty much they do the X-Dev thing. They help finish games to ship them, but they were getting tired of doing that. They wanted to make their own. They wanted to make their own game, but they realized creating a new IP is very expensive and it's hard to get those greenlit, right? So what they did was they said, hey, we're going to remake an established PlayStation game and pitch it to Sony. So they pitched The Last of Us remake to Sony. But Herman Holst saw this. He liked the idea, but he said, it'll cost too much. We're not going to fund y'all, but y'all can make the game. So they were making the game, and Naughty Dog was working on The Last of Us Part 2. So like I said, these guys help finish off games. They said, stop working on this. Go help them finish The Last of Us Part 2, which is what they did, right? So when they went back to work on The Last of Us remake, they was like, we're going to send some people from Naughty Dog that actually worked on the original Last of Us. Come help y'all boys out. But the problem is, these people, as soon as they got there, they instantly had more clout than the people running the project, right?
oh shit.
So Herman Holst saw this and he said, okay, we're going to fund you guys now, but we're going to give you a Naughty Dog level of budget with this remake. But the thing about it is, we're going to get a game to Naughty Dog, right? So now they gave the game back to Naughty Dog, and the devs that wanted to create a freedom, they're back in the same situation they were in before. They're helping finishing a game, somebody else's game. You see what I'm saying? So it pretty much just came full circle. And a lot of people didn't like. And the problem with this is, the people that were making the game originally, they're not happy because they're in the same situation they were before. They don't have any freedom. Naughty Dog is not happy because they did not want to make this game. They had no idea about this. They didn't want to do this. On top of them giving them another Uncharted game to make, which they brought in Ben Studio. Nobody is happy at Sony because nobody wanted to make these games, right? They had no idea they were coming out, and they just told them to do it. So pretty much, it's like when people was complaining about Microsoft a few years ago, no creative freedom, they overseeing too much. That's what it sounds like Herman Holst is doing right now. So that's the whole situation with that.
Okay.
So Jack, like you said, apparently it's been a long time thing that Sony gives these studios the creative control, creative freedom, whatever. It seems to be over. Like, do you think this is like happening company wide? When do you think this began?
This definitely began when Sony moved their headquarters from Japan to America. I think that's when it began. And a lot of people was complaining about that. And at first, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see the big deal. I didn't see what the hoopla was about. I thought people were overreacting. But ever since then, you've seen the trickling down effects of them just becoming a more Americanized company, which is not necessarily a bad thing. But when they were more, traditional Japanese, we didn't see them making these moves that people were upset about. It definitely started to happen then. You saw a lot of people leave the company. A lot of new faces take over. You see them. They pretty much, like they said, they pretty much just care about big budget AAA games. And as far as I'm concerned, the only region they really care about is America at this current juncture. I don't see them putting the effort because they know they still got a foothold in Europe that's going to be hard to take over, and they know they already lost they mind share in Japan for the most part. So I think they really try. Like America's really like the battleground territory where they can, really swing this shit. So I think they just focusing on America right now, and we're seeing the ramifications of that. They closed that. They pretty much shut down their only Japan studio. The studio that would be patching Bloodborne right now they're relegated to making Astrobot games. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot going on at Sony that people don't really want to talk about. It's crazy over there.
And then they went to globalization. Wow, I don't know if you heard. No, I know about that, Jet. Where like basically, remember how like they had like select studio or not select studios, but select divisions that were responsible for select teams. Like Sony Japan, Sony London. Remember that? Those are no longer a thing now. It's literally simply one move, one rule, one direction type of thing. You have to follow that.
And that's why Jim Ryan is over everything, because you remember Sean Layton was over the American division and Jim Ryan was over the European division. But when they merged, their jobs overlapped, so it was pretty much the same shit. And they was butting heads. That's why Sean Layton left. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of fuckery going on that people just refuse to acknowledge, and I do not know why, but it is not getting better at PlayStation. It's only getting worse. That's how
I'm gonna tell you.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I have a question. So, Days Gone 2 is not a thing now, right? Apparently, because the game didn't sell well enough, right?
We don't know that for sure.
I'm led to believe.
Because of the bugs, the development issues.
Okay. I was gonna say, because if I'm not mistaken, Bloodborne only sold like 3 or 4 million copies, right?
Right.
That's true.
Which would be less than Days Gone.
Yeah, absolutely.
So why does everybody think that something's happening with Bloodborne? If Days Gone 2, it's not happening.
Well,
and also Sony Japan is
it just goes back because remember we already just got a remaster of Last of Us. And like at that point in time, you're pretty much just oversaturated. You know what I mean? You're oversaturating The Last of Us. Everybody's already played it. Everybody's already seen it. They want something new.
But not only that, Meds, not to cut you off, Big Club, but not only that, Meds, look at Bloodborne. Like, it sold the least, but look where it's sitting in the dumpster pile, and nobody cares. Nobody's touching it. Nobody wants to do anything with it. Like, literally, the low sales are literally dictating Bloodborne's future, bro. Because if it was a top tier game to Sony, to us it is, but to Sony, they're looking at it like, we'll get to it. If we do get to it.
Because it looks like they're only going to be doubling down on their hyper successful shit.
Yeah.
Which is only, if you think about it, only a few things.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, it's those old ass white dude investors, man. I'm telling you, man. Those dudes that sit up at the top.
Yeah, they see them big numbers.
White dude investors, man. Those are the ones that are like, we don't want Japanese style action games. What we want is shit like Uncharted and
pretty much, that makes sense.
Last of Us just came out. Bro.
I know.
When you get older, time just feels like it goes by mad fast. It feels like Last of Us came out just a couple years ago.
Yeah.
A remake, or it makes no sense.
Bro, it would make sense if it was 20 years ago. If it was 20 years ago, obviously nobody would have a problem.
Always will be a money thing.
Huh?
Do you realize, Big Cloud, do you realize Last of Us came out in 2013? Not to mention, right? Then in 2014, they had a remaster for PS4.
Yep.
Okay, so that was like, think about in succession. Last of Us came out on PS3, then there was a remaster for the PS4. Just like that.
Well,
now we got a remaster or a remake now for PS5. It's like, bro, enough.
I understand the remake. I understand.
The Last of Us
remastered too, but I don't like it.
But look, check this out though, right? You got to remember, Sony does not they're getting to the point they don't acknowledge PS3 generation anymore.
They
to them,
don't.
so in a couple of months, The Last of Us, for all intents and purposes, is not gonna exist to Sony. It's just not. So I feel like that's why they're remastering. Also, I feel like they wanted to, just freshen up the gameplay and make it play like The Last of Us 2, which I'm never gonna be against that. I'm actually excited for a Last of Us remake. I just don't like the way they went about
part 2
making
or
it.
part 1?
Me too.
You're excited for the whole thing, like them doing.
Oh, I would love a Last of Us 1 remake if they.
See,
bullet damage
this.
in the
All right,
game.
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad
my
you.
God,
oh,
man.
Jack, I'm
Now
glad
we
you.
willing this
Oh,
into
Jack.
I would love it.
Hold on, Jack. I'm glad you're here, Jack. Because I actually.
You want Naughty Dog making The Last of Us remake rather than a brand new game?
No. I'm glad Jack's here. I want to ask him a question about that. Hold on. Let me before I get to let me read these 2 super chats. I forgot all about these. Shout out and thank you to Cinedex and Steady Flow. They both dropped $2 super chats. Cinedex said Sony smoking that bent pack. Laughing Black shout out to Jimbo. Okay, thank you. And Steady Flow said facts Blaze 4K. That's what he said. Now, since we're going into this whole thing with Sony, right? Buying, just doing what they're doing now. My question for the whole thing especially for Naughty Dog going into this route, if they're going to remake the game, this is where I'm getting scared of. I honestly see them adding shit that they don't need to add to it. What I mean by that is like story related. I'm talking like scenes in there where it shouldn't be in there. I'm talking about like shit with Abby. Because remember, a lot of people were confused for Abby going into Last of Us Part 2. They didn't know who she was, in the story. I mean, we knew because we all kind of looked into it. We kind of figured, who she was, right? But do you think they're going to add some Abby scenes in this remake for Last of Us 1?
They can.
You know how I feel about that? I feel personally that they definitely should add something to the game if they want to.
Right, because you can't just do 60 FPS. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say, hey, ray tracing, 60 FPS, 4K. That's not, you know what I mean? For $70, not.
No, I think but the gameplay is definitely going to be different. My thing is, I don't need them adding shit to the story but that's the thing though. This is not, I trust them, right? I trust them to do right. I do. Because this is another thing people got to realize. All this shit people get mad at Naughty Dog, this is not in their control. They do. If Herman Host tells them to do something, if Jim Ryan, they have to do it, right? So I don't put no blame on Naughty Dog for none of this shit, right?
Yeah, of course.
They can't control this. So
yeah, this was a decision by Sony. It's like it's sold.
Do right by the fans,
right?
Yeah. I don't think they'll do nothing too fucked up to the game.
No, but you know how it is, bro. When you fuck with a beloved thing, like when they're like remaking a movie, like you gotta be careful, bro. And Brian, it's not just 4K 60 ray tracing, bro. That it's gonna be running in the whole new Last of Us 2 engine, bro. That engine looks beautiful, bro. And this is on the PS5 now and all that, right?
Ooh, that's gonna look. Ooh, I'm excited, man. I am excited for this game. I can't cap, bro. I can't. That shit gonna be
I don't know, man. $70, and then more likely they're gonna repackage factions. If they add the prone mechanic, Jack, from Last of Us 2 with the stealth, then maybe, if you legit do a full rehaul, the maps, make what I mean, like make them fresh. Because if we just go into the game and we see the same bum ass hotel that we went through for that level and shit like that, it's like, bro I've already experienced it.
They're gonna switch it.
Right.
The bookstore, the hotel, the check. They're gonna have all of that, but I think they might, they might deviate just a tad bit, probably make the levels a little bit more wider or whatnot. But I think they're gonna do right by it. Naughty Dog ain't disappointed me yet, man. I don't think
since we're on this, do you think they'll do this to God of War?
You know what I was gonna say. I would have thought they would have remade the original 2 God of Wars before they did this, which I've been wanting them to do. I would absolutely love an original God of War remake and 2. That would be.
I want that too. Yeah.
I want God of War 3.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Nobody want 3.
If I'm being honest.
Wait, nobody want 3 remade? Damn. I'm shocked.
I mean, I played 3 like last year too, so I mean, I'm cool on 3.
The game came out 16 years ago, so it's definitely due for a remake.
You mean in that perspective, the third person perspective?
Yeah, in the third person perspective. No, like redo them in general. Like
it should not play like 2018 at all. It should be closer to It should be closer to the source material, just better graphics.
I agree.
They shouldn't even re-record the dialogue, in my opinion. All that shit was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nobody
they-
likes Killzone.
Yeah,
The more I talk to
can't remake
PlayStation-
God of War in the new image. Hell no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they gotta keep all this shit OG.
Mhm.
Everybody
That's
I
better-
talk
better
to
practice.
that's a PlayStation fan don't like Killzone, bro. They just don't.
Really?
They rather have.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I
don't
never
either,
played.
man.
Listen, I never played Killzone. I never got into
ain't a good
the whole
game.
thing. I never got into
Killzone
it.
was boring, bro.
It was
Yeah.
hella whack.
Killzone was good, man. Killzone 2
I just never got
was
into it.
lit.
I
Yeah.
wasn't fucking with it.
Nah,
I like the
Killzone
hell.
was trash.
I even
dog.
fuck with Killzone 1 on PS2, even though
Bro, the
it was
Hell
kinda-
Gas is such an interesting, like that Nazi, like the bad guy. Like it was just well done, bro. I just like the whole, the guns felt. I played Killzone 3. The guns feel like you're shooting. Like it's, man, they did a good job with it, bro. Like I just feel like
It wasn't fun, though.
it was
It
fun to
wasn't
me.
fun. It was not fun.
to
I
me,
was
man.
bored on that game. man.
loved every minute
I
of
even
it.
had friends on that game and we was bored. You know how hard it is to be bored with friends? Man, I couldn't do it, bro.
I don't understand how you could. I mean, everybody got different tastes. and shit, but-
That shit boring, yeah.
Yeah.
We just gotta keep it real.
I'm with Blaze on this one. Though.
Word? I guess it just is different people, bro, because that shit was not entertaining.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that fuck with Killzone. It's funny, all y'all said y'all don't fuck with it.
You know what's really tripping me out though about this too though, because they just Digital Foundry just did a video on Ratchet and Clank, the PS4 version. That game's running at 60, no issues. Pretty much running at flawless 60. It's like, again, I still can't wrap my mind around this whole remake shit. It's like you don't even need it. The PS5 should naturally just run it at 60. But what can you do? I guess.
But The Last of Us, I mean, they can make that look way better though.
I mean,
And
of
they
course,
can make it play way better too. I'm not totally against this. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, the remaster for PS4 was like what was like an upres? That's all it was. It wasn't even a full You know what I mean? Like it didn't feel like a complete new experience.
They
Like,
had
yeah,
that's
just
all
They
it
had
upres.
this shit at 80 frames at one point. They said when they was porting it to PS4, this shit was up to like 80 frames.
Oh, was it? Oh shit.
Yeah.
See? But yeah, I don't think it would have worked. It wouldn't work for
Actually,
that
go ahead.
game though. In that first build, it was so slow paced, methodical, slow paced.
The Pro Patch, they added HDR. They added the 1440.
It's still a beautiful game. It's definitely
It
still a
is.
beautiful game.
Very, really
Different art style. It looks like a painted art style when you look back at it. Man. And
I just don't like the background story involved in this shit. But I'm definitely not gonna turn this game down. And most of us would be lying if we would. Everybody's
Yeah.
gonna buy this fucking at $70.
yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Come on, man. We can't lie about this shit, man.
People
I don't know,
definitely
bro.
gonna cop.
I
They
don't know how I
definitely gonna
feel.
cop it,
I
bro.
gotta bro, like Jack. I'm at that point. I gotta see it, bro. I have to see it.
Man,
I don't
I'm gonna
fucking-
pre-order that bitch soon as they announce it, bro. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
don't
It's gonna
know,
look
bro.
good,
I
too.
gotta
It's gonna
legit
look
see
good,
it.
But they not gonna flop that, bro. It's gonna look nice.
I know what I'm
You
saying,
know,
but they not finna
it's
fuck.
good.
And then this is Naughty Dog too, though. Like I feel the other dev team want to make it, but I gotta be 100. I mean, shit. I would rather Naughty Dog make the fucking game because they already did it. So
I would have much rather had Days Gone, Twisted Metal,
That's
fucking.
gonna be an expensive remake, bro.
I'm saying I would rather have a remake of Twisted Metal, shit like that. I don't know. I wouldn't.
I only like Twisted Metal Black. That's the only one.
Yeah,
I
I'm
But,
good with Twisted Metal right now, man. I
SOCOM,
want
Siphon
SOCOM,
Filter. I
SOCOM.
mean,
Bring me SOCOM, and I'll.
Yeah.
If you give me SOCOM, bro, I will drop. That shit. SOCOM can come ahead of anything. That's how I feel.
Damn.
I don't care,
I don't know.
bro.
The
But
shit
Last
just
of Us
comes
remake,
across as
the one
lazy,
that they're
bro.
doing, Big Cloud.
Uh-huh.
The remake is gonna be expensive, bro. Because I remember watching the documentary and the way you see Days Gone lighting, right? The magical light bulb that goes wherever you go.
Yeah.
With Last of Us, they're using real time lighting, like the lighting they chose to, like with the flashlight that casts shadows and all that. Like it's super expensive and it's super expensive on like the hardware too. Like it really, it's look, man, that game is gonna be top notch if they do it. How there's Naughty Dog really hasn't made a bad game. They've made bad choices story wise, but they haven't made a bad game.
Yeah, they never.
I
No.
agree with that.
So they have a lot of work to do, man. They have a lot of work to do. Damn, that's wild. Anybody else got anything else you want to add on this thing? Everybody
See.
pretty much good? All right, okay.
What y'all think?
Naughty
What
Dog is
do you
getting
think about Uncharted?
343. All
You
they
said what?
gotta do is make Uncharted and fucking.
Yeah,
Last of
what
Us
you
game.
think? Okay, and I agree with Big Cloud about this Nintendo shit. I feel
Yeah.
like Sony's trying to hold on to some of these franchises a little bit too long, man. This Uncharted shit, I don't know, bro. I don't know about this.
Like-
I just feel like it's too soon.
His story's already done, Jack. You know what I mean? Like, it's done. Like, I get you want to push, like, maybe the daughter. Spoiler alert. Maybe you want to support push the daughter. But at that point, what's separating it from Tomb Raider, Jack?
But this is my thing though, right? I can understand them making another Uncharted game the way they was gonna do it. Outsource it to a Ben studio or somebody. Why would you outsource the game and then give it back to Naughty Dog to make it when they didn't even want to make another one? You see what I'm saying? Like, this is the dumb shit I'm seeing from Sony right now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. It's dumb.
But I'm not completely against this one since I ain't never played the OG.
Oh, you didn't play?
I'm probably younger than most of y'all. Like, so they might be aiming my generation because we ain't get to play this shit.
You never played
but for the majority,
Uncharted 4?
and then he played Uncharted 4. He said he played the first one.
Yeah, I ain't get to play the first one.
Oh, Uncharted's a heat, my guy.
There's PS4 too. You know, that.
Uncharted 1
Yeah,
might be a little
like
too unnerve-wracking for you because it's like the aiming. It's not perfect. So.
If they put Nathan Drake's daughter in the next Uncharted, bro, I swear to God, I'm not. Don't call it Uncharted then. Call it something else.
Call it Tomb Raider.
Like,
it's Tomb Raider. It's
hold on.
essentially Tomb Raider. Yeah, it's essentially.
But you capping if you say you're not gonna buy this, right? Everybody's gonna buy this game too. We got to keep it a buck. Everybody's gonna buy
But Jack, if they put Drake's daughter and they call it Uncharted, fucking, catch my ponytail. Like, what are they gonna call it? They can't call it
Catch my
Uncharted.
ponytail.
We're gonna call it Uncharted bait.
Right, if it's a good game, I'm gonna be with it. You know what I mean? I might not necessarily think it's I think when they announced God of War 2018, before they announced all the rumors came out, I said, bro, what the fuck is this shit, bro? This dude running around with some pants on and a flower field with a football and what the fuck? This ain't no fucking God. This shit look dumb as hell. And then I seen the game and my dick went through my ceiling. I'm like, yo, I need to play this right now. I should have been played this. I need this game. So I ain't gonna question it, bro.
Oh man. Let's I guess let's switch this to Microsoft. Everybody's talking about Hideo Kojima possibly making an exclusive game for Microsoft. Do y'all think that's any truth to that? Y'all think that might be the case for them?
Yep.
You think so?
Whatever it is, it better not be another fucking walking sim.
It's gonna be a roguelike dating sim.
Rolling.
Oh, no.
Oh, no,
Please,
stop.
Please, man.
Watch you get.
He gonna claim it as another fucking genre.
Telling you, every time you die, you get a bigger dick, and you can choose options and
Hey,
shit.
yo.
I guarantee it.
I mean, the last game invented a whole new genre, so.
Did it though?
Okay, hold on. Let me ask y'all. Y'all didn't like Death Stranding? Y'all didn't like
No,
Death
Death Stranding was great. Death Stranding was great. I thought it was good.
It's pretty good.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't play it, so I ain't gonna call
Like-
it trash, but it looked trash.
Death Stranding is one of those games you play once and you don't play again. It's like you just experience it once. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't play it multiple times. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to start from all the way from the beginning and immediately go back to my first package.
It's a
and do it
tedious
again.
game.
Yeah.
Since y'all done played it, then what was like the part that made y'all was like, yeah, this is live? Because I never see the good part. I always just see walking.
Gameplay kind of fun. Like it's some sneaky fun shit. Like looking at it, you probably gonna be like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're gonna be bored.
You would be like just balance.
So it's a game you gotta play. Basically.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's the game, honestly. Like,
This
that's
game
like
fun.
probably the first game I would ever say that you don't want to stream because it's not going to be fun to watch. It's fun to experience.
You can't stream them our MMOs either. Them bitches boring.
Yeah.
But I might have to catch it like on the free ball if it ever go free because I ain't paying for it. But I might have to play it, I guess.
When you guys look at all these, like, bro, this ain't just a Sony problem. You keep looking down in Microsoft, right? Think about it in your head. You can think of like the Dead Spaces, Max Paynes, go down the line, right? The Soulcoms, everything you want, Fables, whatever. I'm just saying, think of a beloved franchise from a company that's not doing anything with it, that's neglecting it, that don't care to remake it or make another one. They just don't care. The gaming industry is literally rinse and repeat, bro. Everything is starting to be more and more the same. You can't play a Ubisoft game, and I love my Ubisoft games, man. I swear, but they're all fucking the same shit.
That's a fact.
Like,
Yeah, everybody's
and they
putting
all
Sony in a
don't
bubble
care.
now. They're saying third-person games. They're not even saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, every game feels like a
And
third
that's
person.
gonna stop too, because look,
Yeah.
you either make a first person or a third person. That's
Yeah.
it, or you make a top down game. Like, what are you supposed to do? Like I don't understand that. Like, and then like these companies just don't give a fuck. They want to keep making. They just don't care, bro. Like, why would Rockstar drop GTA Online to make a Max Payne 3? Like, why would they stop Grand Theft Auto to make a Max Payne 4. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just money takes over everything, and it's just what it is, man. And like Rockstar got so many fucking employees.
It's like indies be breaking the mold sometimes. That's why I'm starting to get into them because they be doing shit.
Indies great.
You know, Rockstar essentially is doing the same shit Naughty Dog's doing because we're getting ready to get GTA 5 a fucking again, people, for PS5 and Series. We're literally getting the exact same fucking experience. So,
bro, that's Skyrim.
Oh, don't tell me they putting Skyrim on next gen.
I'm just saying that's like Skyrim all over.
Oh yeah, they've been re-releasing that shit for years, yo. They're doing crazy.
Oh God, I love Skyrim to death, but damn, let it go.
I'm with you, man. Let it go, man.
Let that shit go.
Grand Theft Auto 5 too. I love Grand Theft Auto 5, but let that shit go.
Let that shit go.
Let it go.
You cannot fucking bring it out again. You can't. Just stop. You know what I'm saying?
Start going crazy.
Anybody hype for Resident Evil Village?
Nah, I'm scared of scary games.
Yeah, I'm a scary ass gamer, but I do want to play it bad. But
That shit look fire. The vampire shit. I saw the last gameplay. It was like
shout out to Capcom. They're the only ones going back and bringing back all these great classics. Like Capcom's literally the only ones that get it. Like, yo, this is what people want. This is gonna, we're gonna sell more if we just listen. Like, bro, come on, man.
Yeah, we just do what the fuck they love. We'll get the money. You know.
That's it. That's fucking it. I'm waiting for Dino Crisis, but shit, this Resident Evil will definitely do for now. That's for sure.
Jack can be all over that Resident Evil. He loves Resident Evil.
Oh, yeah. Big Mike said he'd been masturbating to the lady.
The fucking vampire lady.
Nah, you know what? I believe that. Big Mike,
he was like, he was breathing hard. He's like, I saw the Resident Evil trailer. I said, you all right, dude? He's like, yeah, man.
Yo, damn, we got guys named Benji
all the time.
Oh, you putting Benji out there again, man?
Yeah, we got a guy named Benji, bro. Look, I mean, he damn near from outer space, bro, but he loves these vampires.
He said he damn near from outer space. That's fucked up.
You love that boy Benji, love everything.
Is he on Big Mike level? Is he on Big Mike level?
He's worse than Big Mike.
I think he's worse than Big Mike.
Benji makes everything sexual. No matter what it is, he's gonna find some shit to get horny about with it.
That sounds like Big Mike. So you said he worse? I don't know if I want to meet this fella.
Oh, he would all that.
I got enough of this.
I don't know how y'all felt about this particular game. I was looking forward to it because especially after the last trailer, it kind of brought back the 007 vibes because we're about to get another 007 game very soon too. But Deathloop got delayed. Was anybody interested in Deathloop?
Any momentum PlayStation had, like I said, we keep hearing bad news. Like, can we get some good news?
Yeah, it's crazy.
There is none.
There's really none right now.
I was excited for that Deathloop.
Oh, that's an Xbox game. I ain't got nothing to do with Deathloop.
He says Xbox game. Oh, we doing this. Damn, Jack.
They let you on console war, man. You got
oh shit.
Wait, that's an Xbox game?
I mean, it's Bethesda. It's made by Bethesda.
Oh yeah. Fuck. I forgot.
Yeah, it's made by Bethesda.
They kept their deal with Sony for.
I get the Game Pass version when it come out in the year after the.
So that's what the Xbox dudes are saying about MLB The Show. They ain't fucking with it because it's a PlayStation.
Hey man, they gonna take what they can get. I'm worried about what's going on over here though. You know what I mean?
I feel you, bro.
Facts.
Up to the Game Pass.
Everybody's all of a sudden Major League Baseball fans. No, I'm like, bro.
When did they get delayed to? Did they give it a date?
September.
Like September, yeah.
It'll probably be on PC Game Pass day one. Look out
Probably.
for that.
It's not.
I get it.
You said it's not? Nah, I don't know, man.
It's not coming to PC. Oddly enough, it's not.
Wait, hold up. What?
It'll be the PC. It'll come. This is probably like a year. This is probably like a year thing.
You
just ruined that game for me.
Nah, this is probably like a year thing for console. Then it's going to drop the PC.
Yeah, because it's just console only for Game Pass.
That makes sense.
I thought that was coming to PC.
Yo, developers love dropping shit in September. Like all these what about during people think during the summer you're on vacation. No, during the summer you're hot as fucking balls and you got the AC on and you want to be just chilling, relaxing. Like you don't want to be outside. I don't. That's just me. Unless I'm literally on vacation. I'm in my house. Like if you're not working, like I don't understand. Like if I think Dying Light came out in the summer, bro, and they capitalized big time on it.
Oh yeah, yes.
You know what I mean? Like
speaking of fucking Dying Light, where is Dying Light 2? Has anybody heard any updates for Dying Light 2?
No.
Yeah. Just the video. talking
They dropped
about
the video.
everybody were being patient. The developers did. They released a straight up, like,
Oh, okay.
really good edited video, graphics.
When was this?
One.
This was like a month ago.
Yeah, about a month ago. No, about a couple weeks ago. It ain't.
I heard they were having development trouble or something like that. I didn't know.
They literally came through and cleared it up and was like, "Bro, nah, y'all just gotta wait. We killing. We been
That's
working on this the whole
wild because they pretty much killed the current gen console. Remember, it was a cross gen.
PS4 version. That's
Yeah,
good,
they killed the PS4 and PS4 version.
I can't wait to Dying Light 2, boy. That's gonna do much shit.
and it was co-op. That was fun.
Yeah.
Amazing.
A lot of people get like sickness from playing it. Like I know people in my Discord, they can't play it because of, like, the bobbing and shit. Like I never even noticed it, honestly. But
Oh yeah, that motion sickness.
The link to their update video was on March 21st.
Oh yeah, that wasn't even a month. Yeah, that's a couple weeks ago.
That was 3 weeks ago. Yup. When they
Yeah.
updated about Dying Light, and I sent the link to you if you want to check it out later.
It ain't no long.
Babylon's
shit,
Fall. That's true.
Yeah, it ain't
Babylon's
long.
Fall,
It's gonna be like
definitely.
2 minutes long or something like that. Yeah, 2 minutes 46 seconds.
I mean, let me ask you guys a question. If you could have a game right now that you know of that's coming up, realistically, not a game that rumors and shit, which one would it be? Right now, like you could play it right now.
Ragnarok.
You said there's nothing I had that was rumored. What you talking about?
No rumor, like you know it's coming out. Like there's a
Oh no, I'm
confirmed-
tripping.
Oh, Resistance, definitely.
There's no resistance. Where'd you get that?
Forspoken is the one I want to play right now.
Let me get Kevin.
I just do. I'm fucking with you,
It's
Blaze. I'm
between-
fucking with you.
What's that damn shit?
Fucking with you, Blaze.
Forspoken.
You said Kenna, Jack?
Is that Forspoken? Do you have Ragnarok, Spider-Man 2?
What's that one that
there's no
damn?
confirmation on it though. Like there's
What
no,
for Spider-Man 2?
Oh,
I mean, we know it's coming, but there's no trailer. You didn't see it. Like I'm saying, like you.
yeah.
Now what's that Wukong game?
Oh, Black
yeah,
Myth, Black
yeah.
Myth.
Ratchet and Clank love, dog?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wukong game. I want that out now.
Ratchet
That-
Clank come out 2 months, bro.
looks so fucking dope.
yeah, whatever that was called. What's like Black Death or something? I don't know.
Black Monkey Wukong or some shit.
Yeah,
Like that.
it's called Black Myth.
Like
Yeah.
now. I need that.
It look like Sekiro, but like with a monkey. That shit look
Yeah.
good.
Yo, Jack, did you played Hellblade, right?
Journey to the West.
Hellblade, yeah, I beat it twice. Yeah.
Okay. So what about Hellblade 2? Is Hellblade 2 on anybody's radar?
I want to play Hellblade. Well, like I said, I got to get it on Game Pass now. So fuck.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. I'm interested in Hellblade 2. I think Hellblade 2 is probably going to be a
It's gonna be
sleeper hit.
neat.
Yeah.
Hellblade too. Wait, isn't that an Xbox game? Yo, Jack, are you keeping the same energy, bro? Or am I losing? Bro? You just told me that.
Sir, that started off on PlayStation. We had it first.
Both games, sir. I said I would get it on Game Pass. That's what I said.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot about it. You just said
Yeah. You know the way
He
you
went to the spin.
Get it on Game Pass.
Scarlet Nexus, another one I want to play.
Oh, keep your eye, everybody keep your eyes closed on that next Assassin's Creed. If the rumor is true and that shit's set in Japan, you can thank Sucker Punch for giving them the motivation to
okay,
make
but
that.
they ain't gonna do a better job than fucking. Bro, ain't it gonna be a better game than Ghost?
I feel like they're gonna fuck that up, bro. I ain't gonna
They
lie.
are gonna fuck it up.
They gonna fuck that shit
I
up.
mean, bro, I love Ubisoft to death, bro. They got a tendency to fuck shit up when it's real life.
Yeah, they really do. They really
I
do.
fucks with them. I used to be the bat for them until I came to PC, and they've been fucking up ever since.
Oh man. Shout out to Devin Singer. He dropped a $5 super chat. Thank you, my friend. He says, if there's one game that I think Sony should remake or remaster, it's Uncharted Golden Abyss. Now that right there would have been cool to see, actually.
Golden Abyss is a good game, yo.
Yeah.
That game long as shit too. That game got 32 chapters in it.
Bro,
Hard to
that's
believe
true.
they were
that
able to
kind
give
of-
you Uncharted on the go, man.
It's pretty much like 2 games in one. Like the first 16 chapters feel like a one game, and then like the second 16 chapters feel like a local different game. It's dope. It's a very dope game.
So basically, the
I
story
know
for
you
Golden
like
Abyss is
kills with
before
certain
he
weapons.
met Eddie. Is that what it is?
What'd you say?
Is the story basically before he met Eddie Raja? Is that the story?
He already knew Eddie Raj at this point because the parrot was mentioning him. But Eddie Raj's not in the game though. It's like a guy named Dante, this chick named Marissa. It's
Okay.
a really dope game. Besides all that touchscreen bullshit they added in, it's a really dope game.
Yeah, but you get used to it, and you kind of like you rubbing off the screen.
Some
It was
of
alright.
the inputs don't be registering though, especially like on harder difficulties. And then if you mess up, you got to redo like whole fights and shit. It can be annoying, but it's a good game.
Blaze, you know what game they should redo? A Sony game they should redo? Legend of Dragoon, dude. Motherfuckers been
Man,
asking
people
for that.
love that game.
Dude, that game was so fucking dope, man, for its time.
People love that
Shuhei
game.
Yoshida produced that game.
Man, I wish they would redo one. Man,
They was
just
gonna
need to-
put the DLC in PlayStation All Stars and then they canceled it. Remember?
I know. Yep, they just shut it down. I don't understand though. I didn't understand why.
man.
Oh, they're saying Golden Abyss is before Uncharted 2. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense.
I think they joined before Uncharted 1 too.
It's before.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
It's the worst Uncharted game, though, in my opinion.
Oh, you know what? I would rather. I'm gonna keep it real. I would rather
I'd
play
rather
that.
play that than 1.
No, you tripping. I would rather play Golden Abyss than 3 though. I really
Nah.
would.
I like Uncharted 3 a lot.
I only beat Abyss twice. I beat every other Uncharted game at least 14 to 15 times.
That platinum's annoying, bro.
Give me that
Yes.
Jack and Daxter, man. I'll take that.
Uncharted 3 would probably look amazing if it was remake. I'm gonna be honest. Some real
Yo,
talk.
you know what? Know what else they shut? Gorilla Cambridge. That was the dudes that made Mercenaries. Yeah,
I
That
forgot
was-
to be Mercenary. You're right. Fuck.
Another Killzone game that was good.
bro.
Yeah.
That's seriously. That's one of the best kill zones they ever made, by the way. And why they get rid of that company for what, man? They could at least allocated them somewhere else. Like,
They
you see what I'm
closed it down
saying?
For no reason.
For no reason, bro. And that game was one of the best selling Vita games.
And they was making PSVR launch games. They made rigs.
They made
Yep.
rigs. Well, that's why.
Well, they said rigs was a decent game though.
It was, but nobody played it, bro. People are throwing
Yeah,
up
I
on their fucking face.
I mean, it was fucking VR. I mean, you got to expect the game not to do that well. You know, it's on VR. You know, like, oh,
Yo, VR is look, man. PlayStation coming out with a VR, I'm excited, bro. Like all the people that haven't fucked with VR yet, like that don't care about VR, man. I'm you know what I've been doing? I've been looking at VR games. I've been buying VR games.
Yeah, you've been playing
VR
golf.
is fucking awesome, bro.
I'm
Really?
falling off. I ain't really into it right now. I gotta get it.
Kimberly's
It's
been playing golf on that shit lately.
playing mini golf in real life.
I only seen one game that I really want to play on there. It was just fucking dodgeball and motherfucker threw a table at somebody, and I want to do that shit. I don't know.
Bro, it's
I
hilarious.
don't know what it was, bro. It motherfucker threw a whole table at somebody in VR, and that shit looked entertaining. So I want
Dude,
to.
struggle. You should play drunk bar fight then on
Bro.
the Oculus,
Oh
dude.
shit, that sounds like
Dude, that
in
shit's
real life.
amazing, man. You just it just put you in a bar and you fucked up. And
I
it's
wanna
just
do
like, dude, you can throw bottles at dudes' heads.
Dan, I bought that game. I was just telling them about this, bro. I walk in the bar. There's other people there. They're just like running. I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
what's good? Let me
yeah.
take that seat. He's like, no, this is my seat. I'm like, yo, I said, let me take the seat. What's your
Take your
problem?
motherfucking
He's like, I'm
seat.
sitting here, bro. I get a beer bottle. I smack him across the face.
That sounds like my shit right there.
That's the shit
That's
right there, dude.
That's
That's
my
the
shit.
best VR game. man.
uncalled for violence. Boy, this is amazing.
It was awesome, man. It was so much
That
fun,
shit
bro.
funny as fuck. See, that's a good one to stream too. That shit
It
funny
is.
as fuck, man. Hell yeah.
As soon as I get it, I'm gonna look into it.
Man, I don't know, man. I just want PlayStation to. I feel like, how the fuck, if you can get rid of Sean Layden, why can't they see the bullshit he's spewing? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like,
That's the
it
thing, though.
bothers
I don't think they got rid of Sean. I think Sean just left.
He just
Bro, they
stepped
forced
back.
him I think
Yeah,
he
just
left.
like,
I
fuck
him
it.
on his day off, bro.
they definitely forced him out. They made one tweet. He didn't say shit about it.
Yeah.
And they made this tweet at like 8:00 at night. Like, you don't announce somebody's departure. And they did the same thing with our old buddy in Japan.
Andrew House. Oh yeah, the
No,
other guy.
it was-
Yeah.
He left the same day, but they said
Oscar
that,
Morita
he
or something like
retired
that?
instead of getting fired. That's what they said.
Yeah, I thought they said he retired over in Japan.
Yeah.
They were saying they was
Sean Layden was just like, yo, I'm at the crib.
Yo,
Like,
have y'all noticed Sean's vibe though on Twitter, especially today, where everybody was at him like, "Yo, saying, yo, how much we appreciate you, Sean." Blah blah. Yo, Sean's energy has been low key, like, you know, it's like don't fuck with me type energy. It's like, yeah, like thanks for everything, blah blah blah. But it's like Sean's like, I don't give a fuck, basically.
right.
Hey, man, I ain't appreciate him when he was there, man.
That's true. That is true.
Jim Ryan, like, yo, we need this shit to be Xbox.
Ron's such a dickhead. Bro. God damn, man.
But that's how,
Zach
you know what?
Trent was
That's
swag,
listen,
too.
man. That money makes a whole difference, man. And a lot of companies' philosophies. Look at CD Projekt Red, right? You think they were the golden standard for consumerism and being consumer friendly, and then they do this shit. They fuck over the console dudes with the shitty port, and it's like, goddamn, that money. Them investors were like, get it out all at the same time. We don't want nobody to wait. We don't care that it ain't running up the standard or y'all didn't patch it enough or this and that. It's all about that fucking money. Same thing with Sony. They say, yo, I know y'all are a closed brand. I know your infrastructure is closed, but guess what we need to fucking do? The investors want this money, so we're going to have to open up the infrastructure. And what we won't do, we won't put it on Xbox, but we'll gingerly put it on other platforms like PC and mobile and shit. So we can kind of reach out and bam, that's what happens, man. That's why Jim Ryan's doing it. Jim Ryan is who they want. Sean Layden was like for the gamers.
Yeah.
Jim Ryan is for the investors. And I guarantee you, Jim Ryan is not going any fucking weird. He's the old white dude, once again, who's fostering more old white dudes in their pockets. But
you know what else, too? I think Sean Layden, he was in charge of America, right? And then they merged. And then Sean Layden, look, he's by himself in Europe. You know what I mean? He's probably with Herman fucking Dickface. And they're all getting together like, look, man, Sean Layden bugging, man. Like, he needs to go. He has old mentality. Who knows what they were saying, bro? I guarantee you they teamed up against him behind his back, bro. I fucking guarantee it, man.
Well, it was the money play, man. Sean Layden was about money and entertainment.
Yeah.
And see the difference, and Jim Ryan is about money. He's not, because he ain't a gamer. You think fucking Jim Ryan sits down and plays fucking Horizon? Hell no.
My question is this, though. How the hell do you let Andrew House, of all people, leave? That was like one of your best spokesmen. And face for the
House
company.
was great talking to people. That's why Sony's presentations are always so dope. But now look at it. When was the last super bomb ass presentation from Sony? Right? Like I'm talking about jaw dropping. Like usually Sony's presentations is always like fuck Sony clowning. Yeah. Now it's more like they shit's like Nintendo Directs now, and there's some good information, but yawn-tastic through 50% of it, and that's where it is. That's where it is right now. If you're trying to get a good game, you're going to have to kind of dabble in every fucking thing to pull bits and pieces from each other. That's it.
Hold on here. Shout out to the Ravenflow. I saw you, Brian. I didn't miss you. Thank you for the 2 hour super chat. He says Sony should remake Legend of Dragoon. Yeah, they should.
That's what I'm talking about.
The last bit of news I got for you guys was involving E3. Microsoft's Phil Spencer basically said that E3 we're gonna do it. It's still gonna happen. It's important. Vice versa. Y'all already know E3 is pretty much. It's not the same without fans. It's a fan type of event. It's like it's basically the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? It's our show. Yeah, it's like WrestleMania. Yeah, it's basically that. Even better. It's WrestleMania. Yeah. So when you don't have fans at this fucking shit, it's not the same. It's nowhere near it's nowhere near as close. And they're talking about they're going to be here. They're going to do the show. My thing is this: if you're going to do the show, at least get the presentation up there to what Jeff Keighley had. Y'all remember with the holograph stage and he had the game showing?
Yeah,
I'm talking.
Make games fast.
Yeah. Do that type of thing. Go all out. What's up?
Nintendo will be there too. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, what was your question? Somebody was saying something.
No, I was gonna say Nintendo they signed on too. I couldn't believe it. I was like, damn, Nintendo back at E3. What the fuck?
Guess who's not gonna be there though? Guess
Sony.
Sony's not gonna be there
again.
Yeah, they're not gonna do it. So more than likely, Sony's gonna do their own separate events. Yeah, I mean, I understand.
The PlayStation experience, I don't give a fuck if they're at E3.
See, that's the thing. Even PlayStation experience, I don't even think they're gonna do. Like they just do a direct. Like that's basically been more effective than anything. At least until stuff opens up to the public, and then we'll get PlayStation experience again. But again, it's like E3 in this particular format is not really worth it. You know what I mean? It's not as impactful as before.
Bro, it's like Jack Move. It's like Jack Move streaming, bro. Jack Move, you don't use a green screen for what? They're still gonna watch this shit anyway. They don't care. As long as the show's entertainment and they show the games, bro, it don't matter. You don't need all the fancy shit and being at like Sony knows they can save fucking thousands and thousands of dollars by just running a live stream and
having
the same impact. For what?
That's true, man. They pretty much they did the
PS5.
E3
don't know that, bro. E3 don't do that, but they stupid. They be having dumbass performances and Motherfuckers dancing and shit.
Oh man, don't bring up Usher,
I
man.
love that shit, man.
Nah, bro.
Listen, man. Listen, what I like.
Nah, Chief. We ain't about to do this, Danny. You ain't about to bring up Usher.
Oh my
Bro, we
god.
not bringing out Usher, man.
You ain't about to bring up Usher when he was doing the Connect dance. You ain't about to do that,
The
Chief.
performances be trash.
Well,
Like
that's the point, though, right? Like E3 is a spectacle, right? Like that's the point of E3. E3 was the gaming; it was our spectacle as gamers. You know, every other media entertainment has their spectacle. Sports have their spectacle. Music has their spectacle. Movies have their spectacle, right? Games, we need our fucking spectacle, man. Like I get it. The money, the investment, the security, the blah blah blah. But I just love turning on E3 and seeing a motherfucker fail.
I'm gonna keep it. Yeah.
Like it's just
I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, and I know Jack and Blaze, y'all wouldn't mind seeing this, but y'all remember the orchestra for Sony and their events? I wouldn't mind seeing that shit again. I'm just keeping it a
that
buck.
shit was beautiful, man.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna get that no more, man.
I know.
Hate to see it.
God of War.
That's because you ain't cultured, struggle. You got to be cultured.
That might be
man.
it. 'Cause I was like sitting there, y'all know I'll be falling asleep, man, and y'all. That's exactly what was going down when they had them damn things on, bro.
What with the orchestra and all the crazy shit?
Yes, bro.
Oh, you
Yeah.
like this shit, huh? Who?
Oh yeah, fucking Blaze. I mean not Blaze, but fucking God of War's theme song when we first.
Bro,
heard it.
when they showed God of War and they started playing that shit was.
It was lit. It was a lit opening, and everybody was like, "I wonder what that song was for." Then you just hear "boy." I'm like, "Okay, what's that?" And it's like, "Oh shit, it's Kratos!" And you see his son. It's like, "Yeah, that's how, that wow factor, that moment."
Remember when Ray Schmurmerd came out and fucking did they bullshit? Everybody was mad as fuck. Them shitty ass rappers. They came out. It was like bringing out Ray Schmurmerd,
Bro.
And everybody was like, "What the fuck?"
They need those wow moments, like what's the name? Who was like, "Fuck the Oscars." You remember that guy who just came out with It Takes Two? They need those wow moments. Yeah, they need those wow moments.
Fuck the Oscars.
And his game.
Fuck the Oscars. This is gamer night. Fuck the Oscars.
Man, I love it.
Oh, the dude from A Way Out?
Yeah, the guy who made A
Just
Way
the
Out. He's
Bears,
like, fuck the
just the
Oscars.
Bears. Yeah.
And that was the
Man,
best thing to come out of that.
He was entertainment, and he does make good games.
And he made a good game. Everybody's loving
Exactly.
It Takes Two.
It Takes Two.
Yeah, everybody's loving it. So there you guys go.
And fuck the Oscars, you know what I'm saying? That's
Fuck
right.
the
Remember Jeff Keighley looked so motherfucking comfortable. He was like, oh, yeah, you can say that. He said, oh, okay, fuck.
Yeah, definitely. It's not a PG-13 show. Go ahead, you can say that. Oh shit. Anybody else got anything else they want to add, man?
Y'all ever been to one like a E3?
No,
No.
I always wanted to, though.
Nah.
Yeah, I always wanted to, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's the thing. I wanted to do it this year, and or last year really, and then the whole COVID shit
I know
happened.
the
and,
COVID.
Exactly. I would have had the cheese.
COVID
last
put
year.
everything
That
on
was my
COVID.
first one.
yeah.
I never thought I was worthy to go there. It's like,
You
what am I
didn't
gonna
really?
do?
You never really thought about
I'm a
going there and
veteran
just
gamer.
going
I
there.
never should be there.
You know
Not
what I
even
didn't want to
to what? I
do?
go there to see what? To see certain dudes that, hey, what's up, Blaze? Love your shit, then stab you in the back later. That's how YouTube go. Bunch of fucking snakes, bro.
Oh man. So,
Snake ass motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
I
They
just
think
wanted
they're
to go
bigger
there
than they
for
are.
the-
You know what I mean?
oh yeah, no. Well, guys, man, that's about it. Anybody else got anything else y'all want to talk about? I think we pretty much went through everything. We pretty much broke this shit down.
The day before has a new video out. If you guys are hype about that MMO, that's just looking crispy, sexy.
Oh yeah, I need to see that.
I forgot about this too. Who's getting that? Anybody interested in that boxing game that we just saw about? I
Dude,
forgot
that
about
shit
that.
look dope as fuck, man.
Wait, which one? Hold up. I ain't see that.
It was a boxing game. It was made by
Yeah, the esports.
esports. I forgot about that.
Any fighting game, I'm in it.
Bro, it looks better than Fight Night, bro. Visually,
I'm with it.
Hey, this might be the second coming. You got that, which
We'll
could be
make
the Fight Night successor, and then you got THQ making AEW games now, which might be fire. Well, I already know they're going to be great with their animation.
Did you see what Kenny Omega said? You know, he's head over that division of the game division.
Oh, that's just really going to be fire. It's going to be creative. Yeah.
And he said
Who's making that boxing game?
He said he was making it like the old WCW NWO WrestleMania game.
Oh, I'm
like,
so, I'm so,
that's
bro.
what they're making it like. That's exactly what they're making it like.
Bro, I'm sold.
Like
I'm sold.
No Mercy and shit.
Yeah, like No Mercy. That's day one for me.
I miss Here Comes the Pain, but that was my shit too. Like Here Comes the Pain, SmackDown vs. Raw, the first one.
SmackDown vs. Raw, hell yeah, man.
They had them all back then. All right.
Better than that shit.
Man, yo, shout out to everybody who came through, man. We had like 300 people in here. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Make sure you hit that like button if y'all did. If y'all new, hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, hit that, hit that bell icon so you won't miss the show. Appreciate y'all, man. Show was fire. I want to say shout out to Jack Move and Danny and Struggle for coming through as well. Thank you guys so much. Let's go ahead and get your outros, man. Let's start with Struggle. First time on here. You did good, man. Thanks for coming through.
Appreciate it. Struggle Gamers. You can follow me on the Twitter at Struggle Gamers and Twitch at The Struggle Gamers. I'll drop in the chat too. That's cool.
Right. Of course, Danny.
Yo, what's up? You can get me at The Platform Podcast on Twitch, at The Platform Podcast, and YouTube at youtube.com/The Platform Live. You can also argue with me on Twitter, #PC at The Platform Real. Also, DMX, man, you are in my fucking hearts and prayers, man. Family, sad shit. #DMX. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Rest in peace to DMX. He passed away today, guess. It was confirmed. Rest in peace to DMX, man.
DMX
Jack.
legend, bro. That's my childhood.
Bro, it's just wild. Jack, we finally got you on here, man, and it was good talking to you, my guy.
I took a couple PSN cards, but we got them on.
You know what? Blaze keeps saying he sent me. I don't got no codes from Blaze. I'm trying to figure out where they at. You know what I mean? I need those, Blaze. But appreciate y'all for having me on. Good discussions as always. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Jack Mood, Instagram, Jack Mood Johnny, JiggyMerch.com. Come get your drip right with your boy, man. You know what I mean?
Yo,
I got the
drop a link for Jiggy Merch.
Oh yeah,
bro.
put a link in the chat, Jack.
Guys, check out Jiggy Merch, bro. It's quality shit, bro.
Click it back up. I just click. But yeah, man, Jiggy Merch, come get your drip right with your boy, man. We got the dad had pre-orders going on, and yeah, we out, people. Peace.
Make sure you guys check out the Weapon Wheel as well. He's on Weapon Wheel with
Weapon Wheel, Press Start Podcast, yeah, man, all that.
All right. Oh, and Press Start as well with Kofi. Check it out.
Yes, sir.
And let's get to the panel. Let's get with the panel. Meds, my guy. Meds like, oh, I'm so proud. I didn't have to say anything. It was so much slander for PlayStation.
Meds playing Horizon, bro.
Meds is probably dead playing Horizon, being a dick. Oh, well. Oh. Shout out to Meds.
JiggyMerch.com.
Blaze. You already know, bro.
Yeah, that was a good show, bro. It was a great show. I love Danny. Danny, your Discord is filled with fucking hogs, BBWs, and jerking emoji, bro. I'm just
man. Look, we're glad to have you, man.
Bro, that's a fact.
That's bro. I went to your Discord. It was like late last night. I look over my shoulder. My girl sleeping. I hold up a second. You know what I mean? I had to pull that hundo out, dog. So I appreciate you guys, bro. I appreciate you, Danny, and Struggle, bro. Always appreciate you guys. Jack Moves, my brother. Make sure you check out Jiggy Merch, man. And Solid Cast is Tuesday, 9 p.m. This coming Tuesday with Big Cloud, Solid Rev, and special guest. I don't know who yet. Maybe Jack. I don't know. Like,
we'll sort that out. But yeah, make sure you guys check out Solid Cast on Tuesdays, late shows. So yeah, basically 3 shows a week we're doing here on the channel. So there you guys go. The content's going to be nonstop, and of course, y'all already know the vibes. So if you haven't hit that like button by now, go right ahead and hit it, and of course, make sure that bell icon is ticked. Your boy's going to be very, very busy here on the platform, that's for sure. But thank you guys for coming through. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Everybody who's watching this later, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. We out of here, all right? We'll see you guys for episode 151 next week. Y'all have a good night.